Hello, guys. I hope you're doing well and having a fantastic week. You have survived your first week in an online class in English 111. I want to point out a couple of things to you guys. Let me get in student preview here. So, just a couple things to start off with. If you go to the modules, I want you to really make sure that you're paying attention to these due dates. These are the due dates that you will live and die by all semester long. You have a course calendar in course information, but those are more of like the really hardcore essay building assignments, but you have a lot of little ones in between. And so that's good for your planning purposes to make sure that you're giving yourself enough time and that you know when an essay is coming up. But what I want you to make sure that you don't miss are these deadlines right here, because that's for a lot of your smaller assignments and it should help you plan your week to week. So what you should be able to see is that your module 2 has now been made available. Now, you will not be able to see all of these assignments. I'll release them as dates go on. For example, you have your eulogy outline that's going to be due on February 10th. And so I don't want to release your draft the place where you're going to submit your draft in the discussion board, because I want you to get the feedback on your outline and be able to apply that before you submit your draft. But if you click on this, you will see your first essay module. And what this will walk you through is why a eulogy, and it'll walk you through some brainstorming techniques. You'll see your eulogy handout, and that's in the form of an Edpuzzle. You'll have an audience discussion board here. And then you'll have another Edpuzzle that gives you an example of what this essay should look like. And then this week, you're going to complete your outline assignment. Now, guys, one thing I noticed on last week's work from Monday through Friday is some of you are not fully reading the directions. And I want you to keep in mind that this is an online class. So every single thing that I put in those modules, it's really important that you take the time to really read through them. Make sure that you're looking at word counts. Make sure that you're looking at due dates. And I want to specifically point out discussion boards. So on your calendar in Blackboard, it's always going to point to the day that you're supposed to do an initial post, okay? But what I want you to remember is more often than not, you will also have a response that is due the following Sunday. So again, make sure that you're reading through the instructions so that you're paying close attention and that you're not missing word counts or the due dates on something. And then as always, if you go back to the modules, you always have these due dates listed right here as well. So if I were you, I would go ahead and pull out your planner or your phone or whatever you use to keep organized and go ahead and pencil in these dates. And that way you can really get an overview. What you're going to notice is that most work is due on Wednesdays and Sundays. However, outlines will always be due on Friday. And the reason that is because I grade them over the weekend so that we can jump into drafting the following week. Your ebooks, these have been really frustrating and I'm super sorry. I think that they are up and working right now. They at least are from my end. But if you are having any issues accessing these ebook materials, please do not hesitate to reach out. I will send in another ticket and we will try to get that underway. I think that's all I have for you. I'm really excited to get started on our first essay. Of course, I go over this in the handout Edpuzzle in the module, but also if you click on essay topics and handouts, you can always get to the handout right there. That's easy and you don't have to go searching through it in your module. If you have any questions, don't ever hesitate to reach out. You can text me or call me, or you can send me an email, and I'm always here to help. I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to continuing to working with you this next week.